Nicki. Oh, Nika. What's wrong, girl? Why you acting so crazy? Oh. You thought you'd still be number one. Yeah, shit ain't been the same since Remy got out, huh? Brother went in. Singles ain't selling. We're gonna talk about it. What's up, guys? It's your boy eugenesmilez, and yes, I am back finally with another video, and I'm here accompanied by my co-host for the day, The Juice. You can follow me, of course, on Instagram, Facebook, no, that's not right. You can follow me on Instagram, eugenesmilez. I hate Facebook, but I am on there also, eugenesmilez. Where can they find you?
Huh?
You can't hear now?
Well, you know the Barbs want to fight me.
They want to fight everybody.
I've been threatened several times. But you can find me on Instagram, _the juice _.
And of course, if you clicked on this video, you already know what it's about. We're talking about the hot topic for the past couple weeks, Miss Nicki Minaj.
Woo, Nicki!
Clearly, that's not the feeling everybody
Yes!
has.
She's the queen!
Of what? We don't know. We're still trying to figure that out because clearly I don't think she's the queen of the charts, but we'll get into that. You know, Nicki has been acting very strange lately.
She's been carrying on real bad, like a spoiled child.
You know.
But Remy told y'all. She told you.
Remy said she got video of her snorting those ski slopes, so I don't know. I can't say allegedly.
Robbing people's money bag.
We don't know.
Off red carpets. Background.
Don't know what's going on with her now. It seems like karma might be taking over.
Probably.
But we'll see. So, what do you think it is? Why do you think all this bad stuff is not happening to Nicki?
Karma is a bitch!
But what does she do to anybody, right? Because she said she doesn't do anything.
Doing it. She's been doing it for years. They lifted her up, they put her on a pedestal, and she don't know how to act. Somebody new come on the scene. It's everybody's fault but hers.
But why do you think she was on a pedestal? I feel like she's only on the pedestal because she was the only one there.
Okay, I'll give her that. Yeah, she was the only one there. I mean, I bopped to a couple of Nicki tracks, you know. They bumped, but I mean...
Came up in it
I think her personality just ruins it all, though. Like, you doing too much. Why are you doing all that? Why is it everybody's fault? What did Stormy do to you?
Stormy, you gonna diss a baby? The baby did
What did she do to you? That's crazy.
So one of the first points I want to bring up is she's now becoming a victim of the environment that she created.
She'll be alright. She still got more money than us. She fine.
Well, when I say that, the environment she created was really the one female rapper at a time. So in the 90s, we had multiple female rappers. Late 80s, we had multiple female rappers.
Right.
MC, like Queen Latifah was out. Salt and Pepper was out. 90s, we had Kim, Foxy, Missy, Da Brat. E ended up coming out. So
don't forget Trina.
Trina came out.
Kaya. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, yes, Kyle, early
2000s. They are still playing My Name, My Back.
Let's do it now. Do it.
She's being featured in movies. They
like
playing her when you go in the Rainbow. Don't sleep on Kaya. Don't sleep on her.
Kaya has hits. That's hit like grits. Don't forget that.
She's very talented.
That's my Scorpio sister there. We good.
I ain't kidding her though. I don't know that.
But all the decades where rap has been prevalent, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, we've had multiple female rappers out. Not only having them out, they were all successful.
Right, and if they did have beef or a scuffle, they resolved it. It didn't go to... Well, who didn't resolve it?
Kim and Foxy still ain't resolved.
For real?
Yeah, Kim don't...
Well, I think Kim tried to resolve it with Foxy, but Foxy couldn't hear her. I'm just saying.
That's gonna be another video, but when Nicki finally came out, You know, she was of course backed by Lil Wayne, who signed her and Drake around the same time. She had a great presence, excuse me, in the mixtape community. So when she came out, it was really only her. Kim hadn't had an album since, you know, before she went to jail.
Right, you know, she was trying to recover, you know, and then she fell in love and she got pregnant.
No, that was way after.
Was it?
Yes.
Well, maybe she was letting that little girl have her fun time.
She was having, you know, Kim was doing her thing, Dancing with the Stars, all that. Missy, we later found out she got sick. And just
Did she? What she got sick from?
She got, what is that thing? It's like her eyes, that's why her eyes are like bigger now.
The same thing Wendy got?
Yeah. That.
What is it called? Come on, y'all. What it is? Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments, because we can't think of it.
What is it?
But Missy got sick, you know.
Hyperthyroidism.
Yeah, something, yeah. I think that's it.
That's what it is.
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So Missy got sick. Eve, you know, went into acting. She fell in love.
Eve would have found her a rich white man. That's what she did. And I ain't mad at you, bitch.
I mean...
Okay. I mean, I still don't watch that show, though. You know what it's called? The Talk?
The Talk.
I don't watch that. I watch Red Tables, though. Hey, Jada! Love you.
Alrighty. Well, Eve, you know, moved on. She was doing other things, marriage, and now she's on the show. Trina ain't never really been a crossover success. She's been a ratchet club
because,
success.
you know, Trina, you know, she black.
No, Trina just rap like Reading Rainbow sometimes. So
Reading Rainbow?
I mean, it's just kind of like, I love Trina, but she ain't never just crossed over. Like, Trina might got two kind of pop-ish crossover hits.
Trina's still legendary.
I love Trina, but she ain't never been on like Missy, like Kim.
They friends.
They cool, but she ain't never been on their level. But when it comes to success, but you know what? Trina is the most consistent female rapper. She's consistently dropped music and been played in the clubs and all of that.
She ain't dropped nothing recently.
Yeah, she did. She had that song with Tory Lanez.
I ain't heard it.
Now, he loves Trina, but he ain't even listen to new stuff.
She alright.
Alright. So when Nicki came out, back to what we were saying.
Hey, Nicki!
There was no other...
We love you!
There was no other major record label backed female hip-hop artists out. So she pretty much had free reign, and she had Drake and Lil Wayne. Wayne was the hottest rapper at the time on her side, so there was nobody else that just kind of challenged that. Who? No one. So she further perpetuated. Who?
It really wasn't nobody.
It wasn't nobody. Remy was in jail. Kim was not doing hit music. She was Dancing with the Stars and all of that. Missy was sick, recovering. Like I said, Eve was getting married. Trina was still around, but Trina was never major label backed. So there wasn't anybody major label backed out anyway.
Okay.
So she came out, she linked up with Diddy, she linked up with Rick Ross, she was already with Wayne. Like, she had everybody kind of wanting that, because that female energy, that female hip hop energy was empty. That slang was empty.
She hooked up with Gucci.
She did hook up with Gucci.
That's what put her on. What that song was they had. But Trina was on that song too. It was the Gucci song.
Let's look this up.
Trina was on it. Even the little girl who little scrappy mama said her pussy say.
Oh my god.
She was on there too. What her name was? That's a shame. I don't know these people's names. She was in Crime Mob.
Oh, Diamond.
It was Diamond, Trina, Nicki on Gucci Mane's song. How you don't know that?
I know Diamond and Trina was on Ludacris' song, My Chick Bad, and Nicki was on the original version, they was on the remix. And Trina and Nicki was on 5 Star Chick with Yo
I got it all wrong. I'm wrong.
See, I'm up here looking up stuff. Gucci was on that song. That's why he was on 5 Star Chick with them.
5 Star Chick. That's what it was. To me, that's what put Nicki on the map. Period.
You were 3 star. In my dream car.
So she was on the song with Diamond. It was Diamond, Nicki, Ludacris.
That's
When
my chick bad.
Nicki was.
But Nicki was on.
Guess who's playing? Freddie
Yeah,
Krueger
that was
bad.
my chick bad.
Yeah, that was cute.
But it was two separate versions.
Oh.
But she was in the
Oh,
video.
okay then. Well, y'all didn't do with all that.
So Nicki steady came out and was kind of throwing shots at everybody. She was kind of throwing shots.
But really.
Guess who killed the king, the Alexander McQueen? Guess who the queen, the
Well,
Alexander
that was very
McQueen?
disrespectful. She should have never said that. That man had just killed himself. That was horrible for her to say that.
So she kind of just kept pushing that only female narrative, being the queen, taking the crown,
And Kim
and
stated
all
that was
stuff.
her friend as well. She knew that Alexander McQueen and Kim were friends.
So that kept going. And then, as time went, even when, there were other female rappers kind of coming out, she never showed love to them. The next big major... No, the next big majorly
I'm trying
backed
to pull
female
receipts,
rapper...
nigga, but you don't got none.
The next majorly backed female hip hop artist was Iggy Azalea. And
I don't think they got along.
Well, Iggy never had a problem with Nicki, but Nicki kind of threw
not.
shade. Nicki threw shade, Nicki threw shade, Nicki threw
It
shade.
seems like Nicki throws shade to everybody. Everybody who's trying to come in the door, she keeps trying to push them out.
And catch this. Why is it that when a major label female rapper comes out, they're able to get a #1 record and do stuff Nicki ain't been able to do? Like,
I don't know.
I mean...
Nicki ain't never had a #1 song?
Not on no Hot 100, no.
Are you serious?
Yes, the closest she got was Anaconda got #2.
And that wasn't really original.
That was a remix of Baby Got Back. And people still...
Well, Nicki, I'm trying to pull up receipts. I mean, I know you happy about you got the most songs in the Hot 100. You passed Aretha turned your ass to 100 when she turned charts this past week, honey. Rest in peace, Aretha. We love you.
So she kind of helped create that environment by not showing love to the newer female hip hop artists.
True.
And that kind of didn't work out for her in the end. Well, like right now.
And then had the nerve to cry. Talking about Cardi didn't thank her or something. Look how you did, look him, and you want this girl to come in the door and treat you like you everything?
We're going to touch on that later because
that?
we got a lot to talk about when it comes to that. So this created a decline in interest in Nicki Minaj, which really started probably about a year and a half ago.
It started before that.
So
it started when she did that Starship shit, and they was letting her ass
God.
have it on the radio. You know that big concert they do in New York, and it was like, really, y'all got her headline talking about Starships?
In her defense, Nicki was trying to do the Katy Perry thing, the crossover, and that's why she did stuff like Starships and Ring County Alarm and
horrible. That's why they won #1.
It was very horrible, but it was the dance music was in at the time. Those mid 2000s, it was in. So
it was
she
hot
did
like
it.
Cross Colors.
But
5 minutes.
I don't even think she performed them songs no more.
Cross
Like,
Colors coming out with a new line too, just in case you don't know.
are they paying us?
I don't know, but they might.
So, in her defense, she was trying to cross over, which it kind of worked out for her, but in longevity, it didn't. So, now you brought up Karma, which, there was a lot of talk about her doing a lot of things behind the scenes. Kim definitely brought up how Cash Money used Kim to stamp Nicki as the up-and-coming.
They also presented Kim with a track. They wanted to see what Kim was going to do with it, and then they gave it to Nicki. So she could get the vibe and get in the studio and feel because Kim was trying to go in a different direction with her music. So she had to scrap all of that because they had gave all of the Nicki and gave all of that backing to Nicki after they've already promised this girl, we're going to do this.
I'm going to have to add that clip probably down in the comments so y'all can check it out yourself. We got to have the receipts here. We have receipts. We don't just talk. We have receipts. So also what's really kind of something that see Nicki want all the attention. That's Nicki trying to get all the attention. But what's something that they can't necessarily help is the short career span for female rappers.
Right. You got to get in, get your money, and go about your business.
Rappers in general have a short career span, period. Like, think about how many rappers, think about how many of the 90s rappers are still able to make hits and still able to sell records now.
Well, that's true. That's why you got to go into movies like Ice Cube and all them other people.
Ice Cube, Queen Latifah. They were like, all right, let's get this Hollywood money over here.
Exactly.
And Queen Latifah was just in a groundbreaking film, Girls Trip, last year. Like, she's still doing things.
It was groundbreaking?
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. Stop! I love that movie. And doing all these interviews and talking about put it on wax or get on the charts. Bitch, it's Lil Kim, ho. She ain't got to do shit. I bet you this. She got a Grammy.
Woo, a Grammy. We'll
Nicki,
talk about that
later. You done paid MTV so you can win this award, and then you want to leave the awards. Where you in? You ain't had nowhere to go. You ain't had no show. Your tour is canceled.
And your performance was pre-recorded. But, okay.
Exactly. From what I hear in the streets, because you know I got the juice. They take that shit and you handpick them people. They won tickets. That's why everybody in the audience knew all of the words. And people like, oh my God, the crowd is so high, but they know all the... Yeah, they fucking fans. That's how they know all the words. And then why did you have it pre-taped? Why didn't you do it live on stage in front of all of your peers? The same peers that vote on Grammys. Hello? I'm just saying.
You're just shading.
No. I'm not shading. I'm telling the truth. Why didn't you perform like everybody else? You big up Ari, like she's the queen of pop. She runs pop. Ari slayed on the stage in front of her peers.
With live vocals.
But you got in the Uber and went down the street and taped something the day before. With all of your fans, all of your friends. That's your problem. You want everybody around you to be yes men. You can't grow like that, Nicki. That's why Terrence was okay.
So, rappers don't have don't have a long career span. Anyway, female rappers definitely have a lot shorter than male rappers. What's another thing I want to bring up is the 3rd/4th album curse. Have you ever heard of that?
Of course.
So a lot of artists...
Sophomore blues album.
Sophomore, yeah. So there's, everybody has a debut. If they have a successful debut, it's always like, okay, can they get past their first album? Right. Now, nowadays, a lot of people are getting past their first, or at least having a great, a successful second album.
A lot of people getting past their second album. Point of interest, Sierra. Great first album.
Great.
Sophomore album, amazeballs.
Amazing.
3rd album.
She did the wrong singles. We're gonna have to have a conversation about Sierra later because I have a whole theory on her.
All right,
but that is a great example. So the issue that usually happens with the 3rd album is it's a little rocky, and sometimes they ski by having a little bit success.
Now, which one was Nicki's 3rd album?
3rd album, she had Pink Friday Reloaded, and then the last album was Pink Print. So that was the one with Anaconda.
What else was on that?
Anaconda only with Chris Brown and Lil Wayne and Drake. So she had 3 big names on that song also. I think she had Pound the Alarm, which was a pop record.
Okay, so 3rd album, no.
3rd album, she had Anaconda, which was her big hit. But again, it was a remix of Baby Got Back. So
what was the 1st album?
The 1st album was Moment of Life. I wish that I can have this moment for
That was
life.
a good album. Okay. And the 2nd album?
2nd album was
the 1st album Reloaded?
It was just Pink Print Reloaded. What was on that 2nd album?
In essence, she ain't got but 3 albums.
She got 3 albums. Let's see what was on that 2nd album real quick. Pink Friday Reloaded. I remember the album cover. What was on this? Oh, Starships. That's why you don't remember it. Starships, Right by Your Side. That had Chris Brown.
Oh, Bees in the Trap was banging.
In the Trap.
And Jessica Diamond was in the video. You know the one she said she didn't know? Mm-hmm.
She was right next to you.
Exactly.
Okay, but you didn't know her.
We love you, Jessica Diamond.
So she had a pretty successful second album, it wasn't amazing. She only had one top 10 off that album. I think only might have gotten top 10 also. But now she started to have issues after that third album. That's when the whole thing with Baby and Lil Wayne money, because Nicki signs a 360 deal.
It's always through growth, but she will tell you she didn't sign no 360 deal.
She signed to Young Money, who signed to Cash Money, who signed to Republic, who signed to Universal, or
that's a lot of signing.
That's a lot of people. So if the Cash Money, Young Money was tied up with Baby, then that means some of her money was tied up, right?
Yeah, all of their money tied up.
So that sounds like a 360 deal to me. I mean, I ain't in the industry, so I don't know.
I ain't in the industry either.
Whatever. So she started to have a lot of issues. So she continued to do a lot of features. And she'll tell you, I have all these songs that's been on the charts. I broke Aretha's record. But I think my biggest issue with that record is a lot of those songs that have charted are not your songs.
I mean, they charted it 97 and it was off the charts the next week.
Like, you can't even stay on the charts. And I think she might be at 90-something songs now that have charted. But
she got that many songs?
Yes. But they're not hers. And then...
Oh, my God.
You're not even in the top 10 greatest acts on the Hot 100.
I mean, I ain't going to take that away from her. I mean, I think she is a good artist. I do. She can produce a bop. But if she wants to have longevity, I mean, you got a lot of Barbs, but apparently the Barbs ain't got no money because they ain't buying your record.
They ain't working. I mean, they like 50,
You need to get people that are going to buy your record. And you're going to have to stop catering. Well, you're not even catering to the little kids. The little kids love you. But older adults, we like, girl, I'm just saying.
Older adults don't care for her. People our age, which I ain't gonna say what that is, but people our age, we still mess with Kim, we mess with Missy.
I'm in my 20s. What you mean?
We even like Cardi, but I think Nicki just
I love Cardi.
Nicki just hasn't had any growth.
And that's the problem. That's the issue. No growth.
You're 36 years old and you're still rapping about pussy.
Now you know they gonna say she's 35.
You're 40 years old. You're still rapping about pussy. And I mean, I think you can still rap about sex at a certain age, but there's a different way to do it.
Not all the time. Well, I mean, she's not even doing it all the time anymore. But is she?
She had a song called Rich Sex.
Oh, yeah.
And then she talking about don't have sex with somebody if they ain't got money, they can't buy a Benz. Like, you.
And all the while, she's still in love with Safari. Trust me, she's still in love with Safari.
Luckily for a lot of artists these days, we're in a streaming industry. We're in a social media industry. So somebody that cannot sell a record can get online and still post and gain attention. And they can kind of use that to at least get a couple streams out of something. And I think Nicki is doing that now with her Queen's Court show. I mean, her Queen's Bitch Radio. No. Queen
Man and Stormy Radio.
That is kind of inspired by Lil Kim's third album, because Lil Kim had Queen Bitch Radio skits on her third album. And then, you know, they had the Queen's Court, which she was trying to get into the Queen's Court with T.S. Madison and Kaya. But Kaya was like, nah, bruh. And now all of a sudden she got Queen Radio, where she kind of acting like Kaya. Right? Talking all this junk.
Where is the originality? Where is it? And now that you think of it, wow.
Yeah.
Queen's Court, Queen's Radio, you was trying to cut them a check. We told you here first.
So, yeah. So now she's kind of acting. But have you heard the rant that she did about Harriet Tubman?
No.
So
I'm sure it was stupid.
I gotta play this for you. So check this out. She kind of compared herself to Harriet Tubman. Yeah, you know.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves? To freedom! and look nice and polished. Being a queen has more to do with having balls. To do what you weak fucks won't do.
Tell him, son.
Is she serious? She's comparing herself to Harriet Tubman.
Did she just said she put out the best album of the year?
Who does that? You let other people tell you if you put out. But why are you comparing yourself to Harriet Tubman?
This is my thing. When you look at the top,
Fucking boom.
when you look at the top females in the industry, Beyonce, Rihanna, Adele, I mean even Taylor Swift. If we're going more on the white side.
Ooh, I don't like Taylor Swift.
They don't go around saying how great their music is.
No one does. Who wants to stay in the industry?
They don't say how many hits they have, how many awards they have. They don't tell people to suck they dick because my music is better than yours.
They don't blame a baby.
So I would think that not doing that stuff will make you more queen-like than during doing that stuff, right?
Well, you know she's trying to spin it and say like she's being comical and she's being satirical with everything that she's been doing lately. Is that working? Are you guys buying it? I want y'all to put that in the comments. Let me know. Are you buying it? Do you see she's being funny and satirical? What is it?
Queen's radio is getting more play than her album is getting. So, I mean,
Are you for real?
I guess something's working. Every time
You know what? I did see she post Queen's Radio was #1.
Yeah, it trends on Twitter every time. Let me tell you, the Barbs, I want to definitely congratulate you guys because you guys know how to get trending on Twitter. I just wish you put that same energy into streaming, but a lot of y'all probably are not paying for Spotify or Apple Music or Tidal, so you have to listen to commercials and listen to the album on random.
Commercials!
So if you don't know, when you don't pay for streaming services and you still have access to them, they count less. They count less every time you play them. So you guys that are not paying for streaming services but still listening to Nicki's album, it's going to take like 3 or 4 or 5 times.
You know what?
more
Don't
of
even
that.
waste your time to talk to the Barbs. They fucking stupid. You know a Barb threatened me this week?
They threaten a lot of people.
Barb threatened me. Told me when they see me to keep the same energy.
Woo!
That's a threat. You want to see me. You want to see me, Barb.
You know what's so funny is that I've had them personally attack me because I have a different opinion.
Right, and it's all it is an opinion. It ain't like I'm gonna see Nicki and be like, "I hate you, bitch."
Well, no. Sometimes it is a fact because I said I think my post was flop singles, underperforming album sales, canceled tour. Whose queen is this? And they got mad.
The Barbs. It is.
They
love her, and you know what? It is amazing that you have fans like that. Now that is something that I can't commend you on. Your fans are very, very loyal to you. They love you.
They
in all the
believe
stupidity,
everything you say.
And I mean, but you got to put it. The Barbs are so wild and crazy and out of control because their queen is. Hello.
So to move on,
please.
Oh, before we move on to the next subject,
did you see how Mariah Lynn got jumped?
I did see the girl got out.
Girl, that's a man that I jumped on that woman at the Walmart.
I did see. I don't know who that was or what that was. I seen something.
Some girl named K Goddess done jumped on that woman at the Walmart. She was at the Walmart with her sister and her mama, and the girl done jumped on her. Y'all gonna get enough of telling people to drop your location? Child, please. Oh, and then the girl from Love Hip Hop Atlanta got in the fight in New Orleans.
Tokyo Valentino.
Tokyo up there. Tokyo held her own though.
I couldn't even really see the video. It just looked
you
like...
You didn't see the other clip?
I seen like a round person in the
Tokyo
dark.
held her own.
Fighting.
Now the other girl, she got drugs, honey. Y'all need to press charges on them cheering. Stop dropping y'all location. Are y'all crazy?
So one more, when Nicki was, I guess, getting ready for her 4th album, you know, the whole Remy Ma situation kind of came to a head. She kept throwing shots at Remy, kept throwing shots. Remy said her bars had nothing to do with Nicki, but then she had to drop an 8-minute diss on her.
I mean, honestly, to me, Remy acted more like a queen than Nicki did. And I mean, because Remy's raps were, you can say they were coming for Nicki, but you really couldn't pinpoint if she was talking about Nicki or not. With Nicki, we knew exactly who she was talking about because she felt threatened. Remy ain't threatened by Nicki at all, especially when it comes to being a lyricist. Not at all. All you gotta do is give Remy a beat, and that's a rap.
And the thing is, anybody that shoot their friend in the stomach, they don't care. Like, they not gonna be scared of nobody. Man. So
it was an accident. She did not mean to shoot that girl.
He still hasn't really responded to.
She's not gonna respond to that. Let me tell you something. Everybody heard Sheetha, whether they want to say they heard it or not. Hell, Kurt Franklin heard it, and trust me, he was at home like this. Everybody heard it. All the gospel artists, everybody, the country music, reggae, everybody, all of them folks heard it. I bet you Aretha Franklin heard it, and she was like, "Oh my God, ain't no respect on her name."
And then, you know, somehow Nicki got it pulled or off of streaming services.
You know, but you know, and then she like, you know what? I wonder if Nicki started fucking with Nas just to get that shit pulled. Think about it, cause Nas didn't clear that beat. Cha.
Nah.
You heard it here first. Think about it. Do your research.
She dropped a 3-pack from Paris, which did absolutely nothing.
She dropped the whole
3-pack from Paris. That was with like no frauds and
horrible
all that stuff.
Waste of money,
guys. And also, I want to tell you, being number 1 on iTunes is great if you're like a new artist, but
being number 1 on iTunes is like being number 1 at Target, bitch.
Being number 1 at Walmart. It's a retailer, guys.
I'm just saying.
So Nicki's saying, "Oh, I was number 1 in 83. You were number 1 on
No, she
iTunes.
was number 1 in 86 countries.
It was
the
iTunes.
Barbs are quick to tell you she's number 1 in 86 countries on iTunes. Home
iTunes. So if you're number
what about
1,
Billboard?
If you're number 1 on iTunes and then you're number 2 on Billboard, what does that mean?
That means your wig ain't long enough. Al, this is how you go to Prague.
This is how you flop down the charts.
Nicki challenge.
So, our next big subject, of course, is the rise of Cardi B.
We love Cardi.
Miss Bella Khalid.
Al.
The rise of Cardi B. So, Nicki did not see Cardi coming. Cardi was on Love and Hip Hop.
Nobody saw Cardi coming.
Cardi was on Love and Hip Hop for 2 seasons.
Nobody saw that woman coming.
Acting like a Love and Hip Hop artist, you know, fighting, sleeping with people or allegedly sleeping with people, making taglines, doing her mixtape stuff, and then all of a sudden she quit Love and Hip Hop and said she wanted to focus on music.
Right. Well, can I tell you what got her popping?
What?
When that hoe got her teeth fixed. I'm telling you.
Got her bag and fixed my teeth.
When she got her teeth fixed, she was ready. It was like she was activated. I'm for real.
Bella Khalid activate. So Cardi got off of Love and Hip Hop. She did release her second mixtape. She released 2 mixtapes. Her second mixtape, I think, happened after Love and Hip Hop.
Right, and I'll be admitting, I wasn't even really paying attention to her like that, but I noticed
looking like
that she was, you know, doing another mixtape, and I was like, and it was, people were really listening to it. Like, she already had a lot of fans anyway during Love and Hip Hop.
Because she had fans on Instagram, which
before
transitioned into Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
And then, you know, she got into the music. So, boy, she dropped Bodak Yellow.
Let me tell you something. You can put on Bodak Yellow anywhere, and it's gonna get it popping. Period.
She dropped Bodak Yellow, It really climbed the charts really quick and became the longest running #1 for a female rapper without a feature. It passed Lauryn Hill's "Do Wop That Thing."
Features.
No feature. No feature.
50 features.
#1 for
50K.
3 weeks. So, yeah.
#1.
And it was definitely one of the highest selling, highest streamed songs from 2017.
It's still a banger.
And it still bangs. So Nicki did not see that coming. Nobody's seen it coming. But so what was so funny is Cardi did a lot of interviews saying, hey, I went to this award show and this female rapper that I was a big fan of, I met her and she was really rude to me. She never gave a name.
Is that who she was talking about?
Who else could it have been?
It could have been anybody at an award show.
But who? No, because not all. What female rappers are going to award shows that she would have been a fan of?
I'm just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
It was Nicki, and she kept saying, she was really rude to me and this and that, da da da. Never said a name. So all of a sudden now Cardi's getting big. Cardi's getting fame. This, that, and the third. Cardi's album finally comes out, Invasion of Privacy, #1. I think it was like 255,000 units.
Right.
#1. Now Cardi is a star. Be Careful was charting very well. Drip started charting very well. Bartier Cardi was charting well. Bodak Yellow was already charting. Every song from Cardi's album charts. I think she had maybe broke or matched the record for having the most songs chart for a female. She's now a star. She's now possibly going to take the crown. Even though Cardi said...
She's an international star.
Even though Cardi said she's not trying to be the queen, she's not trying to do that. She just wants to make bangers.
No, she's the empress.
And Cardi is now pregnant.
The liberals voted for her.
Ow.
She done had the baby now.
She's had the baby now, and now she's completely a threat. So what's so strange is Nicki is struggling with her album.
Struggling? First of all, it's a rap. It's a rap for Queen. Queen came out. Queen was not #1. When everybody know when the album come out, that's the most that you're going to sell as a big push. It's going downhill from here. She probably eventually will become platinum with the album, but who's to say she may not? But it goes downhill from here.
And the thing with streaming is a lot of times based off your...
When the numbers come out for this week?
Officially on Sunday.
Okay, what is his?
His Daily Double now this week is saying Ariana's gonna be #1. Travis Scott is #2.
Shit up.
Drake is.
Are you serious?
Drake is #3, and Nicki's gonna be 4.
You lying?
So get this. Nicki's album still sold less than Travis again.
You lying?
So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. So
you ain't even gonna be in top 10 in a minute, bitch.
I mean, she used to not be in the top 10 anyway. So
where the Barbs at? Where y'all at? Y'all got all this energy to threaten me.
They're on Twitter.
And you want to pull up? You want me to pin my location? You need to pin the location of some Targets and go buy this woman's album.
Apparently, the Targets were sold out. But
I pulled up on Target, and all them Targets said, not sold here, not sold here, not sold here. It didn't say sold out. It said not sold here.
Well, this is my thing. I said this to somebody earlier in the week. I said, well, if you haven't had any hits, that means there's not a high demand. So the record label is not going to ship a lot of copies of your album out.
You remember when they used to ship albums platinum?
They used to ship them gold and platinum, yeah. And they would eventually sell, too. But
excuse me.
They don't do that anymore. So if you're not producing hits...
Nicki does.
No. So, is Nicki talented?
Yes. I ain't gonna take that away from her.
Nicki is talented. I think Nicki is very talented. I think she's a great rapper. I do feel like she does rap the same way on a lot of her songs now.
No.
I feel she raps the same way on a lot of her songs. I don't feel like there's any growth. There's not any growth in her subject matter. There's not any growth really in her flow. She kind of does a lot of the same stuff.
Every now and then she puts out a gem.
Nicki does amazing verses.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not amazing. A whole song. A whole song. You know what? My issue is, one of my issues with Nicki is that she knows how to mess up a song.
Oh damn.
Nicki would be doing really good, and you'd be like, okay, I like the beat, I like the flow, I like the rap.
And then that whole trying to start singing.
Lord,
shut up!
Nicki. And what is she talking about in Chun-Li? I still don't even know. What does Laura Bancroft mean?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what that beat talking about in Chun-Li. That beat is everything.
Can I get an instrumental link?
I've been on.
I need an instrumental link because what are you talking about?
I like that song. I don't know what she's saying.
But
though.
she's asking for somebody's Wi-Fi password, and she wants a Mai Tai. You're drinking a Mai Tai while you're looking for somebody's Wi-Fi password. What are you talking about?
I like that song.
So, what do you think is Nicki's legacy? Let's say this is her last album for a while, because she's 36.
Her legacy, it will not be anything about being a lyricist. They'll say she was a good rapper, but her legacy will be that she did great. She had great stats. She does. She has great
stats for a female rapper, which really
for a rapper in general. Honestly,
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess because of her features are really gonna put her over the edge.
I don't want to like her. I really do.
You want to like her?
Yeah.
Like her.
No. Not until her fans stop trying to attack me.
And then I think Nicki is a great rapper. I do feel like she doesn't take advantage of her full talent. I do feel like she kind of tarnishes her image with her actions.
Yeah, definitely.
And too many features.
Where's her publicist?
Whitney doesn't have 1,000 features. Mariah
was the voice.
Doesn't have 1,000 features.
Mariah is the voice.
Beyonce and Rihanna don't have 1,000 features. The big stars only do features that really matter. They're very rare with their features. And they do that for a reason. Though. But still, Jay-Z don't get on everything.
You talking about fucking Jay-Z.
But still, he's a rapper. Missy didn't get on everything. Missy might have wrote everything. Kim didn't get on everything. Like, Nicki does a lot of features and they fall to the wayside. They chart for 1 week. And it's just like, what is this song? Why'd you do this? Why didn't you just wait for something quality? She's more of a quantity.
What they saying on that song?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't listen to that song. He's a pedophile. Teriyaki 6ix9ine is a pedophile, and I don't have time for it.
I don't know.
Like her brother.
Ooh, now you will not have the balls trying to find out what I did about. I don't know her.
And we're not talking about charges. We're talking about convictions of messing with a child.
Okay, moving on.
So I don't listen to Faye Faye. I don't listen to that. But anyway, y'all can drop down in the comments if y'all like Nicki, don't like Nicki, y'all agree, y'all have some receipts, y'all want to do whatever y'all want. But Nicki, you in trouble, girl. You need to go.
She in danger?
She's in danger.
Nicki, you in danger, girl.
Nicki, sweetheart, darling, girl, stop snorting them.
You need to
ski
call her
smokes.
name. She ain't gonna never look at this video. No.
Oh, Nika! Girl!
Miss.
I'm done talking about her. I wish her the best. I hope Queen at least goes gold, which would be happy with Cardi. Actually, Cardi's about to go double platinum.
Really?
Cardi's about to go double platinum.
I can fucking baby daddy right now. That's what she said.
And Cardi's actually working on another project, so Barbs, hopefully you guys learn how to stream and pay for your services. Bye.
Ew.